to the next episode of Coffee and Commerce. I am Steph, and this is
Amber,
Danny,
Katie,
and we are here to talk to you about red, white, and blue, as well as ad sales coming up. Danielle, would you like to start us off?
Okay, red, white, and blue. No, this was our 26th annual Red, White, and Blue Festival, and I think we can all agree that even with the chaos and craziness, I think it turned out to be our best year yet. We were able to pull the Placer data and show that we still had well over 12,000 people, and that was just on the campus of ASU. So that's not including your rodeo, that's not including everybody that was watching it from Harps and from the bypass. So, you know, that morning when we started off, we weren't sure if we would have 200 people out there for the day. Definitely wasn't the way that we wanted to start. However, I think it's a true testament to our community for rallying behind us to make it happen.
That's right. It was a great turnout. I think all of us were running around like crazy people that whole day, so we didn't realize at the time.
per usual.
How well of a turnout it was, but we had so many people show up and show out for us. The vendors, we are especially grateful for. They came out, and we are so proud of our community for supporting them. They all had what seems to be a great turnout, so we're happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Katie, what was your favorite part?
Ooh, well, this was my first year, obviously, on the staff side of things, and
What a year to throw you into it.
Yeah.
I actually can honestly say it was almost more fun being on the backside and just seeing everything that goes into it and how the community came together. And it was continuous, busy, and it went by fast. But it truly was a lot of fun, and I loved being able to experience the other side and see everything that goes into it, and the community and the vendors and all these different elements, you know, from our town come together to make this happen and pull it off. So it was kind of special to be able to experience it from a different angle for me.
Right.
Going back to that, I think a lot of people don't realize what goes into making a festival like this happen. From all of just the logistics standpoint. You know, we've got a master checklist that if it wasn't for that checklist, it wouldn't happen. And so, you know, I've said this multiple times, volunteers are something we always are looking for and need. And so if you ever are interested in getting more involved with the Red, White, and Blue Festival, we would love to show you a little bit more behind the scenes. But with that, Amber, what about you? Favorite part?
I have two. I mean, I know. Amber being extra, it's a shocker. There was a VIP guest in tow that I was very, very excited about, and his name actually was Eddie the Eagle. Just look at him.
He's magnificent.
I mean, just look at Eddie.
The things I get talked into that the Chamber of Commerce
It was
needed.
important.
Instead of a porch goose, we now have Eddie. the
Yes, we
Eagle.
do, and we're better for it. We're better for it. And the music to the fireworks was super cool, and people are still talking about it. I want you to know.
I think it's Amber that's talking.
That's not true. Okay? There have been a couple of comments on Facebook saying the playlist was lit, and I was like, yes, it was.
Absolutely was.
We put our heart and soul into that playlist.
Yeah.
Okay?
But
We
I
did.
think that also goes back to that's by far my favorite part is when it's the end of the night, everything is done, and we're able as a staff with our families to be able to go behind the stage and just sit there and watch the fireworks. That it's like the calm before the storm because it's been such a crazy day. We get a chance to watch the fireworks, and then that storm picks right back up so we can clean up and go home. But every year it's just like we did it, and I think this year being extra special,
It hit really hard.
that there were fireworks in the sky this year. So again, thank you to everybody, Premier Pyrotechnics, to our friends at Mountain Home Chimney and Tree, to Tommy Rand, everybody that said, hey, we will set fireworks off for you. We will do whatever we can. I wish it was that easy. You know, I definitely felt that morning if it was only that easy. But everybody that helped, from sponsors to the police department, fire department, we had a long list. Kingdom Life Recovery, Arvest Bank, ERA Doty. I'm missing
Fire Marshal.
the fire marshal, Sean. We our list goes on and on and on for those people that help us behind the scenes. The City of Mountain Home with just Parks Department.
ASUMH. Yeah.
Of course, ASU.
And the maintenance
Nikki
crew.
and
Yeah.
Christy and Dr. Wallace. Yeah, if it wasn't for ASU Mountain Home, there wouldn't even be a Red, White, and Blue Festival. You know, people have asked us, have you ever considered moving it? Nope. Not really sure where we would put it, but I think that campus is beautiful. So every time we can get people to come and check it out.
Methvin and CTO.
And Carter's. A lot of you don't probably know this, but Beth Carter and Chris were out there in the middle of that field doing their thing. Like, they come out there personally to do that Jewels for You raffle. So
Jim and Dana Brown allowing us to borrow side-by-sides for the day. If you've ever walked that campus multiple times, you'll realize pretty quickly, without some mode of transportation, it's just not going to happen.
no, it wears you out pretty quickly. So
But yeah, on our Red, White, and Blue Facebook page, on the website, you'll see all of our sponsors, all of the thank yous. So definitely check that out. Since our last podcast, we did have a State of Healthcare breakfast. We were able to host that at the new community center, which is fabulous. So thank you to Ron Peterson with Baxter Health and Dr. Gould for being our speakers that day. Big thank you to Boston Mountain for sponsoring that breakfast. And again, anytime we can get information out to the community at no cost to you, that's really important to us.
And thank you to Mountain Home Parks and Rec for helping us. They worked really hard to make sure that room was ready for us. We were kind of the first to do something like that in the Gregory room, so we're very excited about that. But speaking of healthcare, we want to go ahead and thank Baxter Health for sponsoring this podcast.
They are our podcast sponsor at this time. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much for all that you do for our community. I think there's so much going on that a lot of people don't even know behind the scenes. So thank you for all that you do. So this time of year, we are gearing up for our 2027 magazine, and this magazine features vacation, relocation, and retirement. And the ad sales, it's important. It's an opportunity for our local businesses to get their name out there. This magazine gets mailed out and sent. Over 20,000 copies are actually produced. We hand deliver them to every welcome center across the state. And even now, that's even more important because the welcome centers have gotten very selective with what they actually allow in the welcome centers. So if you want to advertise your business, really going with a Chamber of Commerce or an Advertising and Promotion Commission, it's really your best bet. So if you see that contract or that paperwork come out, there was an email that was sent out by our office, definitely take advantage of that. We've got plenty of copies here in the office if you'd like to see what that magazine has looked like in the past, as well as it's time to make a map.
Make a map. Those maps are actually the number one thing people come into our office for.
It's wild.
Every day.
Yeah. Every day we have somebody come in looking for a city or county map, and you know what? We've got them. They're free.
We deliver those now to the welcome centers as well because people actually go to the welcome centers and ask for our maps and magazines, and you know it continues to blow my mind. That was one of the first things when I first started here. It was, do we really need a paper map? Do we really need a paper magazine? Do people really still use these? And the answer was absolutely yes. And then we started keeping track of how many people come in to pick up those maps, and it's unbelievable. We've even seen volunteers that had magnifying glasses in their purses. And so that made me realize just how special and important these are. So again, great opportunity to advertise your business and for tourism. You know, with Baxter County, we are ranked 10th in the state of Arkansas for the amount of tourism revenue that's brought in. So that really helps our small businesses, our local businesses, the resorts, restaurants, all the things. It's putting money right back into our community.
Another thing that I would love to talk about is the We're So Glad You're Here campaign that we just recently started. We've only done 2 of them so far, but you can expect to see more of those. This campaign was inspired by Scott Tavija. You guys probably know him as the owner of Little T's Mini Golf and More. He came up with a marketing plan that included a We're So Glad You're Here slogan. And we took that and turned it into this sort of short form of an investor spotlight where we go to businesses and do a quick 30 seconds or less, tell us about your business. So we're really excited to share that with the community. I think they're really cute. They're
are.
really fun to make. So
Be on the lookout.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, if there's something that you, as our chamber members, or if you're interested in joining the chamber, we would love to talk to you. But if there's ever anything that you would like for us to know about your business, or if you're needing help with something, reach out to us, whether it's placer data or maybe just how to get your name out there more. We would be more than happy to sit down with you and one of the 4 of us or all of us to take the time to figure that out.
I think that's all we have to say this time. We'll see you
Amber,
guys.
would you like to? Where's your wands, Amber?
Hold.
A few moments later.
New this year at Red, White, and Blue, Amber had the great idea that we needed wands. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Please keep the sound effects. So you probably saw these at the festival. We still have some extras. So for $10, if you would like a light up wand, please feel free to stop by the chamber and we
These
will
too could be yours.
It could be yours.
take your photo with Eddie while you're here.
Eddie the Eagle is available for photo opportunities, okay? You can even wear my hat. I will allow it, okay?
Thank you, Mountain Home and the Twin Lakes area.
Thank you.
Thank you.